Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. If you have been drawn to this reading, what I'll be focusing on is the question, where are they now? So this is a past love of yours, an ex-partner, an old flame, however way you see them. And this may or may not be someone that you're interested in connecting with at this point in time. Maybe, it's been a long time and you're just really wondering, what's going on in their life now? Do they maybe even still think about me? So we'll be tapping into that sort of energy. And these are the 3 decks that I have been drawn to. So I'll be pulling from my Silhouettes deck. I'll be pulling from this particular one. I believe it's called 5D Messages. I'll double check that and I'll list it down below, of course. And then the Life Events deck is by Angelic Revelation 144. This one is by Calico Moon. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys, and see what the messages are. Where are they now? Hello, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So where are they now? What is the energy for this person? For your past love? All right, here we go. General advice as always, guys, so please keep that in mind throughout your reading. And only take the parts of it that make sense for you and release the rest. So Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. You could also be cross-watching for a water sign. Where are they now? What's the energy? Oh, that's interesting. Bitterness. When someone else lives happily ever after with the one you love. It depends on what side of the fence you're standing on, right? Are you the bitter one, or is it the person that's coming through in this reading? So it seems that there's another relationship here. And either you've moved on and you're in a much better place, you're living happily ever after with somebody else, or part of the drama that might have happened here, and part of why perhaps, you could be bitter is because they left you for someone else. So again, it depends on how it's coming through for you, if that makes sense. Okay, what else for water signs? Breakfast in bed. The best way to spend the day after a passionate night of lovemaking. So, you and this person, you guys could have had some very romantic nights, the intimacy. Maybe they did serve you breakfast in bed, or you did that. Let's see what else. What else for water signs? Stardust, this magical feeling that comes over me when you sprinkle your love all around me. Bottom of the deck, we have loneliness. I've seen these clouds before, but I don't ever recall them looking so sad. It must feel this emptiness in my heart and the storm falling down from my eyes. I'm kind of feeling that this is a fleeting relationship. They could have been in and out of your life. When times are good, it's good. When times are not so good, it's horrible. If you relate to this one, maybe you feel lonely that they're not in your life. And maybe when you think about the happy times, you wonder, it's like, God, we had something good there. Why did you feel the need to detach and go in a different direction? So let's get some clarity here. Tower. Something clearly happened here to break you guys up. And the vibe I'm getting is one day it was great, all was right with the world, and the next day everything just fell apart. I can't help but feel that somebody was either married or in a relationship. And somehow or other, if you relate to this one, you got yourself mixed up in some drama. And what makes it even more difficult is that you fell in love with this person. You saw a future with this person, but maybe they had other plans. Look at this. We have the Emperor. Right next to that is the Empress. We've got the Queen of Cups, followed by the Two of Cups. I'm telling you, what I'm feeling is there was a couple that was already together. And there was a divine feminine that came in that either knew that they were breaking up a marriage or a relationship. But I'm also feeling for some that we might have had a person here that didn't exactly disclose that they were in a relationship. And what makes this loneliness even more difficult is because, again, if you relate to this, I feel you really fell in love with this person. And you're really struggling to let go. So the vibe that I'm kind of getting for this one, water signs, is this is somebody that you would be interested in reconnecting with. You could be experiencing some sort of depression, or you're really unhappy with how things played out. You know, I kind of feel you're in zombie mode. You're just kind of going through the motions. We got the Five of Cups. Some of you guys might have actually felt like this person just abandoned you. And you didn't have a whole lot of notice that they were just going to suddenly up and leave. Like they abandoned you. And when you guys are apart, you know, it's like the end of the world. We've got fives coming through here. So Five of Pentacles in particular, if you relate to it, you know, this represents the struggles that you're still going through as a result of the breakup. But it could be them too, you know. It could be that they're struggling. They could be the lonely one because they're not with you. And Six of Cups, I mean, the nostalgia, the memories, the desire to come back together, it's here. But is that actually a good idea? Ten of Wands, heavy burdens, you know, taking on too much, overloaded, like this feeling of stress, burnout, uphill struggle. It's a major challenge no matter how you slice it. It is a major challenge with this particular one. So where are they now? Either they're the lonely one and they're still pining away for you and struggling because they're not with you. Especially if you've already moved on to another relationship. But for some of you guys, I can't help but feel that that's completely reversed. You know, it could be that you're feeling lonely because they're not in your life, but at the same time, They could be spending time with other people at this point. That's just what I'm getting there. So let's grab some words here and see what else we can find out for you, water signs. What are some words from their higher self? 5D messages for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What do they want to say to you? I can't believe I let you get away. Okay. Let's see what else. Messages from their higher self. I miss our conversations. So they miss talking to you. We see that. Do you think about me too? I kind of feel if you've been drawn to this reading, you do. You know exactly who it is that you are thinking about. I feel you miss their conversations as well. And again, this could go either way. I can't believe I let you get away. That could be what it is that you're telling yourself. Let's grab some tarot. So who is the one that got away? Is it you or is it them? Look at this, guys. So I miss our conversations. Well, what I can tell you is when they were talking to you, they weren't being 100% honest. They just shared with you what it was that they needed you to hear or needed you to know. 6 of Swords. I really do feel for my water signs that resonate with this, and I feel you already know it. If you resonate with this, I feel you know that you need to move on. Maybe you're struggling to do that, but you're really meant to leave this one alone. Leave it behind because it's not going to pan out into anything. Look at these energies. 5 of Cups. 5 of Wands. There's other people here. I feel that there are other people. Yes, they have disappointed you. They hurt you. But I kind of feel if you relate to this, you're taking it harder than they are. You're missing them more than they miss you. Ten of Wands. There's this heaviness that is coming through in this reading. Came through already. I can't help but feel that somebody who's listening to this, who happens to be a water sign, you never wanted to lose this person, but life interjected, maybe the universe interjected to remove them from your life because they weren't good for you. And maybe you've just tried to hold on to this person with every fiber of your being, but you're being directed to just move on, you know, leave it behind because you deserve someone better. You really do. What else for water signs? Page of Swords. Curiosity. So this basically is somebody who's wondering, you know, as these questions are coming through like this, do you think about me too? So maybe they are wondering if you do think about them still. I feel you do. You could be wondering yourself. It's like, you know, they're probably with somebody else, but do they still think about me? Wish fulfillment. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. So Five of Pentacles representing the struggles that they might be going through. The energy that I'm feeling for this reading, it's interchanging. What I mean by that is some of you guys might actually be struggling through this, and it's not the other person that's coming through. You know, we are taking a look at where are they now. We clearly see that they miss you and that they are thinking about you, that they want to try to return, that they want to be a part of your life. But I'm also seeing here that if you are wishing to be with this individual, that you're better off removing yourself from the situation, because they would probably end up hurting you all over again, you know? I'm just getting that energy. And, you know, of course you could do whatever it is that you want to do in your life. I mean, readings are just guidance. You might decide to take them back. But at the end of the day, what I'm feeling energetically is that you deserve better. And you need to recognize that for yourself. You know, this person, they're just giving you crumbs, you know? So don't just settle for those crumbs. So let's take a look at some life events for this person. Where are they now? What are these life events? Okay. We have couples, holiday. That's interesting. And then we have moving. That could be a literal move. Maybe this person is either moving to a new place. It could be that I'm kind of feeling several scenarios. I feel that they could be moving jobs. They could even be moving to a different country. So I'm feeling, for those of you who resonate with this, they could be, again, married or in a relationship. They could have children, but they're thinking about you. Look at the next card. We've got family holiday. Something tied into that. Let me have one more. One more for water signs. Baby girl. Okay. So this person has a family with somebody else, or they're planning to start a family. You know, maybe they did have a baby girl. That's just coming through here. So let's see. So I can't help but feel, water signs, that this is somebody who's got a family. You know, they could be married or, again, in a relationship, but a part of their thoughts are still gravitating towards you. Look at the cards, though, guys. Six of Swords. You're being directed to move on. Move on. It's not going to serve you. You've got the Eight of Wands. So this represents fast movement. It kind of reminds me of, I can kind of hear my dad's voice. Like, he would always rush my sister and I sometimes to get ready, to get dressed, especially like if we were going to church or going to a party. We would always be taking forever to get ready. And he would just say, come on, hurry it up. It's time to go. We got to go. That's the vibe that I'm feeling. It's like your angel guides, the universe, it's like giving you that sign. It's time to go. It's time to leave this behind and create this different path for yourself. Nine of Cups. The Moon. Two of Swords. So as we can see here, there's still deception. Okay, so this person, I feel, if you're wishing for them to come back, they still would not be fully open and honest with you. You know, it's almost like keeping the family or keeping this other relationship a secret while interacting with you or trying to get back into your life. It's one of those things where you got to be careful what you wish for. So if they return, ultimately, I'm feeling here, guys, that the best thing to do is to keep forging ahead, because this isn't going to go anywhere. It's not going anywhere. Look at this. Nine of Wands. So, you know, it's not the easiest thing to hear, especially when we still have love for somebody, to just walk away from it, to sever ties. And the actual walking away in the 3D, that's the easy part. It's when you have to distance yourself in your heart, in your mind. That's when it's very difficult. To move forward in our hearts, that's not so easy. But what I can tell you is, if you relate to this, and if you've been struggling to deal with this, you have to feel the pain. You know, you can't numb that pain. You got to feel it. You kind of have to go through it in order to get past it, if that makes sense. As much energy as you are putting into this person, it's time to give back to yourself. As difficult as it might be to do that work, one day you're going to find that you're much better. You're much lighter. And, you know, looking back, and you might not even realize how much effort you put into this connection. But you deserve better. You know, look at the next card, Ten of Wands. So lay that heaviness down. If they are carrying this heaviness on their end, that's their job to do. It's not your job. Lay it down and move forward. That is what I am picking up there. Let me grab one more here for water signs. Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles represents, you know, having higher standards. You know, getting together with a person who wants to build something valuable with you. Somebody who's not going to cheapen the connection by allowing other people to be a part of it. Ace of Swords, you know? So if you don't see it yet, I feel you will. And when the time comes, you can use the energy of the Ace of Swords to truly cut this person out in the way you really need to. And the way you need to do it is in your heart space and in your mind. Because we're focusing on those who are no longer together. So that's what I've got, guys. Not the easiest reading, not the easiest energy, but the biggest lesson behind it. And it takes action. It needs you to be proactive and to take that step forward, rather than allowing this person to keep you pulled back from progress, you know? I feel the person that's coming through here, where are they now? They're with other people. They're in another relationship. They could have started a family with somebody else. So it's time for you to move forward and claim a different outcome for yourself. That's what I've got. All right, guys, so I will leave it there. If you're interested in your own reading, I would love to do that for you. That information is down below in the description box, as well as the decks that you see here. Thank you so much, guys. I will catch you next time. Take care.